So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. What we're going to talk about today is what is the true secret to twin flame union? Okay, so what is the secret to actually getting in that harmonious union that so many desire? Okay, people talk about union. We hear about union all the time, and we hear people say that it requires this union, it's about this union with this other person, but it's actually a little bit deeper than that. Okay, and that's what I want to talk about today. um First, I want to go ahead and talk about the traits of both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Okay, the divine feminine is more of the nurturer. There's this, gentleness, tenderness. But then we have the masculine side, which is more of, these are societal types of standards, but I'm just giving you a basis of these kinds of traits. Okay. The masculine energy is a more logical, intellectual based. And then the feminine energy is more emotionally based. Okay. But the thing is that we all have both within us. Okay. We have both the masculine traits as well as the feminine traits within each of us. So any person that does not have both or is not operating from both is a person who's actually out of balance. Okay. It's an imbalanced person. So actually, this is why union actually must occur within the person before it occurs with someone else. Because if you're not in union with yourself, you're not whole. Okay. And twin flame unions are meant to be two wholes becoming one, not two halves becoming a whole. Okay. So that's the difference. So if we're going to be two wholes becoming one, then we have to be whole, and we can't be whole if we're rejecting one side of ourselves. We have to embrace both sides of ourselves. So for the feminine, that means embracing your logical masculine energy. A lot of times you'll see feminine energies that are, in a situation or maybe chasing a guy that's running, or, just in a situation that they themselves don't feel comfortable with, but they don't embrace the side of themselves that is the logical one that will say, you know what, I don't like the way that this is going. This doesn't feel good to me. This is not what I desire. They avoid getting into their logic. Okay. So then they kind of drown in their emotions and they're polarized to this feminine emotional energy. We actually need to be balanced with both. And for the masculine, when he's polarized to one aspect of himself and in rejection of the other, then he's polarized to his masculine energy, and he's rejecting the side of himself that feels and that, has a lot of emotion and intuition and things like that. Okay. So when we're rejecting an aspect of ourselves, we can never truly be happy. We can never be harmonious within ourselves. So how can we ever truly rationally expect to be harmonious with someone else? We really need to create that within ourselves, and then we can bring that to someone else, and be able to, be in harmony and union with them. Okay. So that's just something to think about, making sure that you're really embracing both sides of yourself and realizing that as a female, there is an emotional side of you, but there is a logical side too. There's a part of you that thinks about things and doesn't want to be just completely emotional about it. And then for the fellas or the masculine energies, there is a part of you that also wants to feel, to have emotions. You don't want to be logical or just Because it's not about logic. There's two types of intelligence. Intuition is just another form of intelligence. But sometimes you want to operate in both forms of intelligence, and you have to embrace that you have both, and it's okay to be both and operate in both. It's the only way you're going to feel harmonious within yourself, okay? So that's something to think about. That is the secret. That is the key to having a true love connection with someone else. It's having that true union with both sides of yourself, which is what creates balance, okay? So that's that, guys. Thank you so much. If my work resonates with you, remember to join the Divine Tarot Love Club and get those extra readings that I do every month, as well as whatever content comes out on there that is going to be specifically for the Love Club members. And thank you guys so much for all of your support. You have a fabulous, fabulous day. Bye.